Utter. I thought my roommate was just a little weird until I discovered hidden cameras all over the apartment and realized he'd been secretly filming me for months. If you've ever ignored a weird gut feeling about someone, don't. I learned that the hard way. It's funny when I look back now, there were so many tiny moments that should have set off alarms in my head. The way he looked at me sometimes. The way I'd hear faint creaks in the hallway at 2 a.m. when I knew I was the only one awake. The way my stuff would be in slightly different positions than I remembered. But at the time, I told myself it was nothing. That I was just being paranoid. That Tyler was just quirky. Let me back up. It all started about 8 months ago when I moved into this 2-bedroom apartment in the city. Rent had been eating me alive living alone, so when a friend of a friend said his cousin was looking for a roommate, I jumped on it. I ain't it. That cousin was Tyler. When I first met him, he seemed fine. A little shy maybe, late 20s, quiet voice, kinda lanky, always wearing hoodies even when it was warm. He didn't make much eye contact, but I figured he was just introverted. The apartment itself was perfect for me. Modern kitchen, decent-sized living room, and my bedroom was big enough for my desk and bed. Tyler already lived there and had the master bedroom, which came with its own bathroom. I got the smaller one and shared the hall bathroom with guests. We signed the sublease papers, and just like that, I had a new roommate. At first, it was easy enough living with him. We weren't best friends or anything, but we'd exchange a few words in the kitchen or watch TV together once in a while. He kept mostly to himself, spending a lot of time in his room. I assumed he worked from home because I rarely saw him leave, though sometimes he'd disappear late at night and not come back until early morning. The first odd thing I noticed was his sleep schedule. It wasn't just that he went to bed late, it was how late. Sometimes I'd be heading out for work at 8 a.m. and see him still awake, hoodie up, sipping coffee in the living room like it was midnight. Other times, I'd come home from a night out at 2 a.m. and find him wide awake, sitting on the couch in the dark, phone in hand. Weird, but whatever. People have different sleep patterns, right? Then there was the locking. Tyler locked his bedroom door every single time he went in, even if he was just stepping inside for a second. I once heard the click of the lock as soon as the door shut behind him, even though I was just grabbing water from the kitchen. I told myself, hey, everyone values privacy. Maybe he's had bad roommates before, but I couldn't help but feel like it was excessive. The first real moment that unsettled me happened about 2 weeks in. I came home from work one evening, set my keys on the counter, and went to change clothes. When I came back out, my coffee mug, the one I'd left on the table that morning, was on the opposite end of the counter. It wasn't dramatic, just a couple feet away from where I'd left it, but I knew I hadn't touched it. I asked Tyler if he'd moved it, and he shrugged. Yeah, I was wiping the counter. Except the counter wasn't wiped. There were still crumbs there. Still, I didn't push it. A few nights later, I woke up to get a glass of water. It was maybe 2:30 a.m. The apartment was quiet, but as I stepped into the hallway, I saw him. Tyler was just standing there, right outside my bedroom door. He wasn't knocking or about to say something. He was just facing my door, hands in his hoodie pocket. When he saw me, he flinched slightly and mumbled something about just heading to the kitchen. I forced a laugh and said, "You scared the crap out of me," before brushing past him. But my heart was pounding. Who just stands outside someone's bedroom in the middle of the night? Then came the lights.